I want to start this by asking you something that might stop you in your tracks. Have you been feeling like your life is shifting in ways you can't explain? Like everything around you, even within you, is moving faster, yet feels heavier at the same time? Maybe you've been waking up and sensing that something greater is unfolding, even if you don't fully understand it yet. If this resonates with you, I want you to know right now, this is no coincidence. This is not just your imagination. You're experiencing it because your vibration is rising, and you, my friend, are on the path to ascension. Now, let me explain what's really happening to you at the deepest level. When we talk about vibration, we're referring to the frequency of your energy, the invisible force that connects you to everything in the universe. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every belief you hold, and every action you take emits a specific frequency into the world. And as your vibration begins to rise, you start aligning with higher frequencies, frequencies of love, truth, abundance, and divine purpose. This process is what we call ascension. It's not just about spiritual awakening, it's about transforming every layer of your being. It's about stepping into the most authentic, powerful version of yourself, the one who's been waiting to emerge all along. But here's the thing about ascension, it's not easy. In fact, it can feel like everything is falling apart before it comes together. And that's because, as your vibration rises, everything in your life that doesn't match this higher frequency must come to the surface. Old patterns, past wounds, toxic relationships, limiting beliefs, all of it is being brought into your awareness, not to hurt you, but to free you. And this is where most people feel stuck, because they mistake this clearing process for a setback, when in fact, it's the greatest breakthrough of their lives.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Let me ask you this. Are you willing to release what no longer serves you? Because that's the first sign your vibration is leading to ascension. You'll start noticing that the things you once tolerated, the negativity, the distractions, the drama suddenly feel unbearable. You'll feel an urge to declutter not just your physical space, but your emotional and energetic space too. People who drain you, habits that hold you back, environments that stifle your growth, they'll all begin to feel heavier and harder to carry. This isn't a punishment. It's your soul's way of saying, we can't take this with us anymore. It's time to let go. And here's where it gets even deeper. As you release what no longer aligns, you'll notice new things starting to flow into your life. New people, opportunities, and experiences that resonate with your rising frequency. This is the second sign of ascension synchronicity. You'll begin to see patterns and messages everywhere. Maybe you start noticing repeating numbers like 1111 or 444. Maybe you overhear a conversation that answers a question you've been asking yourself. Or maybe you have a dream that feels so vivid, so real, it feels like a message from another realm. These synchronicities are not random. They're the universe's way of guiding you, letting you know that you're on the right path. But here's the challenge with synchronicity: you have to trust it. You have to trust that these signs are real, even when your logical mind tries to dismiss them. You have to trust that the universe is conspiring in your favor, even when things feel uncertain. So let me ask you this. Are you paying attention to the signs? Are you following the breadcrumbs the universe is leaving for you? Because the more you trust, the more guidance you'll receive. Now, let's talk about the physical and emotional shifts you're likely experiencing. Another sign your vibration is rising is that you'll feel more sensitive both to the energies around you and to your own emotions. You might find yourself crying at the smallest things, feeling overwhelmed by the beauty of a sunset or the kindness of a stranger. Or on the flip side, you might feel irritated, exhausted, or even physically uncomfortable for no apparent reason. This is what we call ascension symptoms. Your body is recalibrating to match your higher frequency, and this can feel intense. Headaches, fatigue, digestive issues, and even random aches and pains are all common during this process. Your emotions are also being cleared, which is why you might feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster at times. But here's the good news. These symptoms are temporary. They're not here to harm you, they're here to prepare you. Your body, mind, and spirit are shedding the old to make space for the new. So if you're feeling these shifts, take care of yourself. Rest when you need to. Drink plenty of water. Spend time in nature. And most importantly, be gentle with yourself. You're not just going through a change, you're going through a transformation. Another powerful sign your vibration is leading to ascension is that you'll start to crave solitude. This might feel strange at first, especially if you're used to being social or constantly busy. But as your vibration rises, you'll feel a deep inner pull to spend more time alone, to reconnect with yourself and your inner truth. This isn't about isolation, it's about integration. It's about creating the space to listen to your intuition, to process your emotions, and to align with your higher self. So if you've been feeling the need to step back, to turn inward, or to say no to things that drain your energy, honor that feeling. It's your soul guiding you toward your next level of growth. And as you spend more time in solitude, another shift will begin to happen. You'll feel a stronger connection to the divine. Whether you call it God, Source, the universe, or something else, you'll start to feel its presence in your life in ways you never have before. You'll feel it in the stillness of your meditation, in the synchronicities you encounter, in the love you feel for yourself and others. This connection is what Ascension is truly about. It's about remembering who you are, a divine being having a human experience. It's about realizing that you're not separate from the universe, you are the universe. So let me ask you this. Are you ready to embrace this connection? Are you ready to step into the truth of who you are? Because the deeper you go into this process, the more you'll realize that Ascension isn't about escaping your human experience, it's about transcending it. It's about living in alignment with your highest vibration while still being grounded in the present moment. It's about bringing heaven to earth, not by reaching for something outside of you, but by awakening the divine within you. As your vibration continues to rise and the signs of ascension become undeniable, something profound begins to happen within you. You start to feel a shift, not just in the way you see the world, but in the way you see yourself. It's as though a veil is lifting, revealing the truth of who you are and why you're here. This is the moment where ascension becomes more than just a process, it becomes a calling. A calling to step into your true power, your divine purpose, the reason your soul chose to come here at this time. But this awakening doesn't come without challenges. It requires you to face yourself in ways you never have before, and it demands that you let go of the person you thought you were so you can fully embrace the person you're becoming. Let me ask you something. Have you started to feel a sense of disconnect from the life you used to live? Maybe the things that once brought you comfort or excitement now feel empty or unfulfilling. Maybe the goals you used to chase no longer resonate with you, and you're questioning everything you once thought you wanted. This is a key part of the shift within. As your vibration rises, your soul begins to guide you toward a life that is more aligned with your true purpose. And in order to step into that new life, you have to let go of the old one. This isn't easy. It can feel like losing parts of yourself. But let me remind you, you're not losing anything that's truly meant for you. You're simply shedding the layers that no longer serve you so your true self can emerge. One of the most powerful aspects of this shift is the awakening of your inner power. This isn't the kind of power that comes from control or domination, it's the power that comes from alignment. It's the quiet, unshakable knowing that you are connected to something greater than yourself. It's the ability to create your reality, not through force, but through intention. And it's the courage to live in alignment with your truth, even when it's uncomfortable, even when it goes against what others expect of you. But here's the thing about stepping into your power: it requires you to take full responsibility for your life. You can no longer blame others for your circumstances. You can no longer play the victim or wait for someone else to save you. Because true power comes from within. It comes from realizing that you are the creator of your own experience. So let me ask you this: are you willing to take responsibility for your life? Are you willing to own your power, even if it means facing your fears and stepping out of your comfort zone? Because this is what Ascension asks of you. It asks you to rise above your limitations and claim the life you were meant to live. As you awaken to your power, you'll also begin to feel a deeper sense of purpose. You'll start to see how everything you've been through, every challenge, every heartbreak, every lesson has been preparing you for this moment. Your experiences weren't random. They were all part of a divine plan to shape you into the person you need to be to fulfill your mission. And this mission isn't just about you. It's about the impact you're meant to have on the world. Because as a chosen one, your ascension isn't just for your own benefit, it's for the benefit of all. Your rising vibration is creating a ripple effect, raising the collective consciousness and inspiring others to awaken to their own power. But here's where it gets even deeper. Your purpose isn't something you have to find, it's something you already are. It's not about what you do, it's about who you become. It's about living in alignment with your highest self and allowing your light to shine in everything you do. So often, we get caught up in the idea that our purpose has to be some grand, external achievement. But the truth is, your purpose is simply to be yourself, to embody the love, wisdom, and truth that you came here to share. And when you do this, the right opportunities, people, and experiences will naturally flow into your life. Let me ask you another question. What would your life look like if you fully trusted your purpose? If you stopped doubting yourself and started living as the most authentic, empowered version of you? Because the more you align with your purpose, the more effortless life becomes. You stop trying to force things to happen and instead allow them to unfold. You stop chasing external validation and instead find fulfillment within yourself. And you stop fearing the unknown, because you know that the universe is always guiding you toward your highest good. As you embrace this shift, you'll also notice that your intuition becomes stronger. You'll start to feel a deeper connection to your inner guidance, that quiet voice within that always knows the way. This is one of the greatest gifts of Ascension, the ability to trust yourself completely. But in order to access this gift, you have to quiet the noise of the outside world. You have to spend time in stillness, listening to the whispers of your soul. So let me ask you this: are you making space to connect with your inner guidance? Are you allowing yourself to trust the wisdom that's already within you? Because the more you do, the more aligned your life will become. Finally, as you step into your power and purpose, you'll begin to see the world through new eyes. You'll see the beauty in everything, the challenges, the uncertainties, even the pain. You'll understand that every experience is an opportunity for growth, and that nothing is ever truly wrong or bad. This is the ultimate gift of Ascension, the ability to live in a state of trust, gratitude, and love, no matter what life brings your way. So as we close this part, I want you to reflect on this. What if everything you've been through, every struggle, every doubt, every breakthrough has been leading you to this moment? What if you're exactly where you're meant to be? Because you are. You're not here by accident. You're here because you're ready to rise, ready to awaken, ready to fulfill the purpose you came here to live. As your vibration rises and you step into your power and purpose, you'll notice that life begins to feel different. The way you see the world, the way you interact with others, even the way you experience time and space, it all shifts. You're no longer operating from the same frequency as before. You've stepped into a new version of yourself, one that is guided by alignment, clarity, and truth. But now, the question becomes, how do you thrive in this new state? How do you stay grounded, balanced, and fully present while navigating a world that often feels chaotic and misaligned with your new vibration? This is the essence of living in alignment as a chosen one, and it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. First, you must understand that alignment is not a destination, it's a practice. Living in alignment doesn't mean your life will suddenly become perfect or free of challenges. It means you'll approach those challenges from a place of inner peace and clarity. You'll begin to trust that everything unfolding in your life is happening for your highest good, even when it's uncomfortable or unclear in the moment. So let me ask you this: how do you respond when life throws you a curveball? Do you resist it, fight it, or try to control it? Or do you lean into trust, knowing that even the challenges are guiding you closer to your highest path? One of the keys to thriving in alignment is learning to listen to your inner guidance. As a chosen one, your intuition will become your greatest compass. But here's the thing: intuition doesn't always make logical sense. It's that quiet nudge, that gut feeling, that whisper from within that tells you to go left when everyone else is going right. And sometimes it requires you to take leaps of faith, to trust the unseen, to move forward even when you don't have all the answers. This can be terrifying, especially in a world that values logic and certainty. But let me ask you this: are you willing to trust your intuition, even when it defies logic? Because the more you trust it, the more aligned your life will become. Another aspect of living in alignment is embracing your authenticity. As your vibration rises, you'll feel a deep pull to be your true self, to speak your truth, live your truth, and show up in the world as the fullest, most unapologetic version of you. This means letting go of the masks you've worn to please others or fit in. It means releasing the fear of judgment and embracing the fact that not everyone will understand your journey, and that's okay. Your authenticity is your greatest gift, and by living in alignment with who you truly are, you give others permission to do the same. So let me ask you this: are you living as your authentic self, or are you still hiding parts of who you are to make others comfortable? Living in alignment also means being intentional with your energy. Your vibration is your most valuable asset, and as a chosen one, it's crucial to protect it. This doesn't mean isolating yourself or avoiding challenges. It means being discerning about where you direct your energy. Who are you allowing into your space? What thoughts and beliefs are you feeding? What habits are you maintaining? These questions matter because everything you give your energy to either raises or lowers your vibration. So let me ask you this: are you using your energy in a way that supports your growth, or are you allowing distractions and negativity to drain you? One of the most practical ways to sustain alignment is by creating daily rituals that nurture your mind, body, and spirit. This could be meditation, journaling, yoga, or simply spending time in nature. These practices act as anchors, helping you return to your center, no matter what's happening around you. And the more consistent you are with these rituals, the easier it becomes to stay aligned, even in the face of challenges. But here's the key: your rituals don't have to be elaborate or time-consuming. It's not about perfection, it's about presence. So let me ask you this: are you making time to connect with yourself every day, even if it's just for a few moments? As you live in alignment, you'll also notice that your relationships begin to shift. Some people will naturally drift away, while others will be drawn to you like magnets. This is because your vibration acts as a filter, attracting people who resonate with your energy and repelling those who don't. While this can feel lonely at times, it's a necessary part of your growth. The people who are meant to walk this journey with you will align with your vibration naturally. And those who don't, they're simply not part of your path anymore, and that's okay. So let me ask you this: Are you clinging to relationships that no longer serve you? Or are you allowing the universe to align you with the people who are meant for you? Finally, living in alignment means embracing the flow of life. When you're aligned with your highest vibration, you'll notice that things begin to flow more effortlessly. Opportunities appear, synchronicities abound, and everything seems to fall into place at the right time. But this flow requires trust. It requires you to let go of the need to control everything and surrender to the divine timing of the universe. This doesn't mean being passive, it means taking inspired action and allowing the universe to meet you halfway. So let me ask you this: are you trusting the flow of life, or are you resisting it out of fear or impatience? Living as a chosen one in a vibrationally aligned world is not about escaping the challenges of life, it's about rising above them. It's about living with intention, authenticity, and trust. It's about embracing your power, your purpose, and your connection to the divine. And most importantly, it's about remembering that you are here for a reason, and that reason is unfolding perfectly, moment by moment. As you rise in vibration and live in alignment with your true self, something extraordinary begins to happen. You start to affect the world around you in ways you might not even realize. Your personal ascension creates a ripple effect, touching the lives of everyone you encounter and contributing to the awakening of the collective consciousness. This is one of the most profound aspects of being a chosen one, understanding that your journey is not just about you. It's about the energy you bring into the world, the example you set, and the light you share. And make no mistake, your rising vibration has the power to transform not just your life, but the lives of countless others. You see, energy is contagious. When you raise your vibration, you naturally uplift those around you. Your presence alone becomes a source of inspiration and healing. People may not even know why they feel drawn to you, they just feel it. It's the way you carry yourself, the love and authenticity you radiate, the peace you bring into chaotic spaces. And as your vibration rises, you'll start to notice that people come to you for guidance, comfort, or simply to be in your energy. They may not have the words to describe it, but they sense that you've tapped into something deeper, something they, too, are seeking. Let me ask you this: are you prepared to be a beacon for others, even when the journey feels heavy? Because this is part of your role as a chosen one, to hold the light, even when it's challenging. But here's the thing: you don't have to be perfect to create this ripple effect. You don't have to have all the answers, and you don't have to fix anyone. Your job is simply to live in alignment with your truth. When you do this, you show others what's possible. You show them that healing is possible, that growth is possible, that living in alignment with love and purpose is possible. And often, the greatest impact you'll have won't come from the words you say, but from the energy you embody. So let me ask you this: are you living in a way that inspires others to rise? Are you embodying the light you wish to see in the world? As your vibration rises, you'll also start to feel a deeper sense of interconnectedness. You'll realize that we're not separate, isolated beings, we're all part of a greater whole. This understanding is at the heart of collective awakening. When one person raises their vibration, it creates a ripple that influences the entire collective. And as more and more people begin to awaken, these ripples grow into waves, creating a tidal shift in the consciousness of humanity. This is how change happens, not through force or resistance, but through the quiet, transformative power of love and alignment. But here's where it gets even more powerful: your ascension doesn't just affect those around you. It also has the potential to heal generational patterns, ancestral wounds, and karmic cycles. As you rise, you're not just breaking free from your own limitations, you're paving the way for future generations to live in greater freedom and alignment. You're healing the past while creating a brighter future. So let me ask you this: are you aware of the legacy you're creating? Because every step you take on this path is contributing to something much greater than yourself. And yet, even as you create this ripple effect, it's important to remember that ascension is not about ego or superiority. It's not about feeling better than others because you're on this journey. True ascension is rooted in humility, compassion, and service. It's about recognizing that we're all on this path together, each of us at different stages of growth and awakening. So let me ask you this: are you approaching others with compassion, even when they don't understand your journey? Because part of your role as a chosen one is to hold space for others to grow, even if their path looks different from yours. Finally, as you embrace your role in the collective awakening, you'll begin to feel a deep sense of purpose and fulfillment. You'll realize that your ascension is not just about reaching a higher state of being, it's about using that state to make the world a better place. Whether it's through your words, your actions, or simply your presence, you'll find countless ways to share your light. And in doing so, you'll help create a world that is more loving, more conscious, and more aligned with the truth of who we all are. So as we close this journey, let me leave you with one final question. What kind of ripple do you want to create in the world? Because you, chosen one, have the power to inspire, to heal, and to awaken. Your vibration is rising for a reason, and your light is needed now more than ever. So keep shining, keep trusting, and know that you are part of something far greater than yourself. Your ascension is not just your own, it's a gift to all of us. Thank you for being here, for rising, and for reminding us of what's possible.